Today, the U.S. Supreme Court heard arguments in a case that could shape former President Donald Trump's legal fate. The justices are tasked with deciding if he's immune from criminal prosecution, especially when the alleged crime is considered an official act.
If the president decides that his rival is a corrupt person and he orders the military or orders someone to assassinate him, is that within his official acts for which he can get immunity?
It would depend on the hypothetical, but we can see that could well be an official act.
In the January 6th election interference case, Trump faces a federal trial on 4 felony counts, including conspiracy to defraud the U.S. and obstruction of an official proceeding for his alleged attempts to overturn the 2020 election. The Department of Justice argued granting absolute immunity to a president would put him above the law. In the end, the court seemed to be searching for middle ground, a line between presidents' official acts and their purely personal deeds, which could be grounds for prosecution. And they hinted they could send the whole case back down to the trial court for further proceedings.
Even if the court were inclined to recognize some immunity for a former president's official acts, it should remand for trial because the indictment alleges substantial private conduct.
Yes.
Trump has pled not guilty to the charges. He says without immunity, presidents are merely ceremonial.
But you're not going to do anything if you don't have immunity, because otherwise you're going to be prosecuted after you leave office.
The Supreme Court is expected to release its decision before the end of June.
This case has huge implications for the presidency, for the future of the presidency, for the future of the country, in my view.
It all comes as Trump was back in a New York courtroom for his hush money criminal trial today. Prosecutors questioned David Pecker, the former publisher of the National Enquirer. Pecker is a crucial witness in the trial, testifying on what prosecutors say was a conspiracy between Trump and the National Enquirer to bury scandalous stories about him during the 2016 run for president. That includes the one about his alleged affair with adult movie star Stormy Daniels.
What we're getting to is this concept of consciousness of guilt. Even the Enquirer knew that the way in which they were doing this, the documentation of information, the paying off for these stories, and how they went about it was wrong.
Before court today, Trump told reporters Pecker has been, quote, a very nice guy. Prosecutors now allege that's a violation of the gag order in the case.